Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Egbert, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, it's Motivational Day. That's right. You know how we do it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and again, we do it again. But some of you aren't motivated. But hopefully this video right here today is going to motivate you a little bit because it's Super Bowl time. Stop Struggling Now gear. F average, time to be legendary. Let's talk about it. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. And no Stop Struggling Now gear since it's Super Bowl. Today, Super Bowl gear. Because we're trying to be legendary. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And we're going to talk about motivation today because it's Super Bowl Sunday. And many of you do not realize that there are roughly 1,700 NFL players on a roster total, including the practice squad. Every year, there are 200 plus Division I schools. There are roughly 50 people on the team plus for each Division I school. 10,000 players this year. Subdivision, the FCS, there's another 5,000 players. And all of these players, each and every one of them, did not take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years of their life, learning their craft, always trying to improve. Some are trying to be the best. That's why they work an extra 2 hours after practice. Some are trying to be superstars, so they're in the weight room and working 2 hours after practice and on Saturday and Sunday. Because you know why? Because your competition, they're working as hard or harder than you. And once you realize your competition works just as hard as you or harder than you, because a superstar, when you want to be legendary, you know your competition is working harder than you, trying to figure out how to dethrone you. You have to have a little chip on your shoulders. That's how you get motivated. This is how Tom Brady, drafted in what, the 6th round? That's right. 6 quarterbacks drafted before him 20 years ago. But he had a chip on his shoulder the whole time. And now he's going to be going down as the GOAT. But he learned his craft. He didn't sit there going, woe is me, I got drafted, I can't work it out, I'm not going to put in the work. Nah. After he spent 6, 7, 8 years honing his craft through college, what did he decide to do at this point? Drafted in late round. But did he give up? Did he say, well, it's not for me? Did he listen to the naysayers saying he's only worth 6th round draft choice, 7th round draft choice? No, he didn't do none of that. Instead, he put his head down, studied his craft. He's new in the NFL. He's a professional. He's learning his craft. He has a coach, luckily, that believes in him. You got to have a support system. That's how it works, right? Without a little support system, you might have a rough go. But he had support system, and the support system never gave him fully blown superstars that surrounded him. They put in other people that put in the work as well. Some people were a superstar, were an all-star, were all NFL, but they never sent him over like 10 people on the all NFL squad. He had to deal with people who were drafted in 3rd, 4th, or not even drafted at all. But yet, somehow, their teamwork got them to where they're at. But did it take 1 year? Did it take 3 months? Did it take 5 months? No. Now you got to start thinking about what you're going to be doing. Because some of you are sitting there right now going, I don't want to do social media. I don't want to make extra streams of income. You know why you're saying that? You're going, it's too hard, Eric. And I'm going, did you put in 2 years worth of work? How about 3? How about 5? Are you trying to actually do something? Or are you going to be one of those people that just says, well, you know what? I wash out. I can't make it. Why can't you make it? Because you weren't willing to get up at 6 a.m. like your competitors. You weren't willing to go to school and get up at 6 a.m. and go to practice at 4 p.m. And after 4 p.m., you're going to work extra hard on some other facet of your game. This is just like life, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not willing to work on your game, on your skills, then nothing's going to change. You always have to improve your skill set when you want to go to the next level. And that's what we're talking about here today, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be legendary, then you got to put in the work. You've heard me say this before, but since it's Super Bowl Sunday, Tom Brady is a perfect example. And not only that, the other 40 to 50 men on the field is also a perfect example that they did not put in 1 year of work and then give up. They did not put in 5 years of work. Nobody in any professional sport could say they walked on the squad and put in work and said, you know what, I only played for 4 months. Get out of here. You're not going to do it. And just think, there's some people right now that put in 8 years worth of work, started working out when they were 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old. They cannot be a professional. There's only so many slots, ladies and gentlemen. And how do we illustrate this even more? If you have 10,000 student athletes from Division I graduating every year, there's only 1,700 slots. Some of those slots are going to be taken already from veterans. So in reality, how many slots is there really? Maybe about 400, maybe about 300, maybe about 200. Don't get it twisted. It applies for all the sports. And sports is just like life. That's why there's a top 1%er. That's why there's a top 10%er. So what are you trying to be? You still coming up with excuses? This is 2021. Nobody's coming to save you. Been telling you this for 2 years. 2+ years now. So are you really willing to put in the work now? Or are you just going to keep sitting there going, well, I don't know about if I want to put my face on camera yet. I don't know if I want to do a podcast yet. I don't know if I want to stream something and learn how to use OBS and StreamYard, or go to Buzzsprout and learn how to do podcasts. I don't want to go to Fiverr and have somebody make something for me. That's too hard for me. I don't want to put in 6 years worth of work to become possibly a superstar. I want to put in 6 weeks, 8 weeks worth of work. Got news for you. That's called failure. And if you're prepared for failure, then just put in half-ass work for 2, 3, 4 months. But if you want to be a superstar, you're going to have to learn your craft. It never stops either. Once you're a superstar, people are gunning for you, so you have to up your game. People know your moves. New technology arises. Ask Blockbuster. Ask GameStop. Come on, catch up now. So I'm going to end this, ladies and gentlemen, on the Super Bowl Sunday. It's time for you to be legendary and F average. Because in 2021, you have another shot at greatness. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why I have to give you all a little motivation every now and then. And let you realize nobody's immune from putting in hard work and being successful. It just doesn't happen. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.